2024 Porsche Panamera vs 2024 BMW 8 Series Gran Coupe Luxury 4-door coupe comparison. You're making six figures and have the keys to the executive washroom. Now, you need something luxurious, sporty, and practical to fill your parking spot. Enter the new Porsche Panamera, a sleek luxury sedan with space for the family and thrilling driving dynamics, revamped for the 2024 model year. Available V6 and V8 powertrains provide strong performance. Even the entry-level models produce 348 horsepower and 368 lb-ft of torque. With a starting price of $99,900, it's a no-brainer if this is the sort of car you're looking for. But there's a threat from Munich, the BMW 8 Series Gran Coupe. Like the Porsche, it's German. The Beamer is also stylish and dynamically gifted and has a decent turn of speed. It may be older than its rival from Zuffenhausen but is also nearly $10,000 cheaper. Choosing between these two is tough, but someone has to do it. Exterior design: evolutionary Porsche looks fresher than aggressive Gran Coupe. While the first-generation Panamera was beaten with an ugly stick, the latest model is rather handsome, with sleek liftback styling and signature Porsche details. The design has traces of Taycan, while the front fascia borrows styling elements from the recently facelift Cayenne SUV. At the front, you'll find a new functional air inlet that aids in cooling the revised engines, and standard LED matrix design headlights. Turbo e-hybrid models receive model-specific exterior finishes, such as a sportier body-colored rear diffuser, tailpipes in a dark bronze finish, and a turbo-specific front end. Customers can even choose center-locking wheels as an optional extra. Other turbo-exclusive details include Turbonite Porsche crests and exterior detailing. The BMW 8 Series has been around for nearly 5 years but still looks as good as ever. A recent facelift has kept the 8 feeling fresh. The base 840i has a restrained elegance, with tasteful detailing and 19-inch wheels. Bigger sizes are available. Unlike some 4-door coupes, the 8 Series retains the seductive lines of its coupe sibling and is equally as sporty as its rival from Porsche. An M Sport package was made standard on the entry-level 8 Series, but those looking for more aggression will want to step up to the M850i and M8 derivatives. The former receives standard 19-inch wheels, while the latter gets sportier 20-inchers. Choosing between them is hard, as they're both good-looking vehicles. However, we will give the nod to the BMW as it still looks attractive despite being on the market for this long. Performance, evenly matched, but the Porsche just gets it. Even the entry-level Panamera boasts impressive performance. Equipped with a 2.9-liter turbocharged V6 engine, this mill produces 348 horsepower and 368 lb-ft. As a result, the base Panamera hits 60 miles per hour in 5 seconds, while the all-wheel drive Panamera 4 reaches the benchmark speed in 4.7 seconds. The top speeds of these models are 169 miles per hour and 168 miles per hour, respectively. The 840i Gran Coupe is similarly matched, with 335 horsepower and 368 lb-ft at its disposal. It's even faster than the base Panamera, with a claimed 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.6 seconds. An xDrive model with all-wheel drive is also available at extra cost. If that's not quick enough, BMW offers the Gran Coupe in M850i flavor. This model employs a 4.4-liter V8 with 523 horsepower and 553 lb-ft of torque. 60 miles per hour is reached in 3.7 seconds. Interestingly, both Beamers have a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour, which is significantly lower than the Porsche. Additional Panamera e-hybrid models are to follow, but for now, the only electrified version is the range-topping turbo e-hybrid. This model is powered by a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 assisted by a 187 horsepower electric motor. Combined outputs are pegged at 670 horsepower and 685 lb-ft, an astonishing amount of power for a luxury sports sedan. With a top speed of 195 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3 seconds flat, not even the M8 Gran Coupe can match the turbo e-hybrid. The M8's 4.4-liter may be bigger, but it does without electrical assistance. The V8 puts out 617 horses and 553 lb-ft, while the 0 to 60 miles per hour time is the same. The M8 Gran Coupe runs out of steam at 155 miles per hour. However, you can raise the top speed to 190 miles per hour at extra cost. Overall, the Porsche takes the win in this category. Interior, Porsche minimalism versus BMW decadence. Both the Porsche and BMW have beautiful interiors. The Panamera's minimalist styling and increased technology will appeal to those with modern tastes. A mixture of digital and physical controls aims to improve ergonomics. Porsche has repositioned the gear lever and drive mode control for greater ease of use. Customers can opt for a 10.9-inch passenger display screen, but a 12.6-inch digital instrument display is standard. Leather will, presumably, be available, but Porsche has said it will offer customers non-leather upholstery options, including Racetex and Pepita fabric. Porsche has yet to release standard specifications, but we expect it to be generous. The BMW has a far more Baroque interior, with decorative metal inlays and trim. As standard, the 840i Gran Coupe receives a panoramic sunroof, ambient lighting, a head-up display, and leather upholstery. M850i models add soft-closed doors and ventilated front seats. M8 models receive additional M-specific details. Verdict: the BMW is good, but the Porsche beats it, on paper, at least. Porsche has confirmed the Panamera will have a base MSRP of $99,900, exclusive destination. The base model is priced reasonably, but the 840i Gran Coupe is cheaper still, at $90,800. The price gap is even bigger between the all-wheel drive derivatives. Whereas the Panamera 4 weighs in at $106,900, the 840i GC xDrive is just $93,800. Unfortunately, Porsche has not released pricing for the Turbo E hybrid, but we assume it will cost considerably more than the M850i, $106,300, and M8, $138,800, derivatives. On paper, the BMW M850i provides the most bang for your buck, with solid performance, good looks, a mellifluous V8, and plenty of prestige. That being said, the Porsche has even more brand cachet and, being new, will certainly turn more heads. We have yet to drive the new Panamera, but something tells us it will be even more dynamic than the BMW while still maintaining luxury car ride comfort. We'd give the win to the Panamera, but in reality, both cars are winners. We look forward to driving the newcomer and seeing how it stacks up to the BMW. The Porsche Panamera enters its third generation with some subtle but important tweaks. It continues to rival vehicles like the Mercedes-AMG GT, Audi A7, and, most importantly, the BMW 8 Series Gran Coupe. The six-figure sedan market is niche but still relevant, and Porsche hopes to captivate customers with classic selling points like dynamic handling and eye-catching designs. But how does the new design compare to BMW's 8 Series Gran Coupe? From the outside, the next-generation Porsche Panamera simply doesn't change very much. The new details include a small air intake above the front license plate holder that increases airflow. Porsche says the new Panamera gets a fundamentally revamped appearance, but we're not seeing it. Small changes to the windows push them further toward the flared fenders, and the hood lines are slightly more pronounced. A redesigned single taillight stretches the width of the rear end. Turbo E hybrid models get center-lock wheels, a weird choice for a luxury sedan, chrome-plated tailpipes, a painted diffuser, and Turbo Night, gray, accents that set it apart from more pedestrian models. The BMW 8 Series Gran Coupe is around 7 inches shorter and 2 inches narrower than the 2024 Porsche Panamera.